Running any business is hard. That's doubly true in last mile delivery contracting. Stage 1, launch and ramp, which could last anywhere from 3 to 9 months, depending on when you get through your first peak, is critical. During this period, your time is not your own. You're up early, grinding all day, and crashing at the end, hoping against hope that tomorrow will be slightly better. Stage 2 occurs when you've got key people in important positions, sharing the burden of loadout, RTS, and field management. You don't have to be everywhere personally, and you can dedicate at least some time to building your systems and watching your bottom line. Stage 3, which we all hope to get to, occurs when you're running your business rather than it running you. You can plan your day, engage your staff strategically, and spend time making your business better at conferences, among peer groups, or in your office, either with your managers or just alone, thinking. At each stage, fitness and health are critical. If we're not feeling our best, we won't be at our best, physically or mentally, for our team. Neglect and time compound, affecting appearance and ultimately health. It is always difficult to make time to take care of ourselves, but it's worth remembering what's possible and resolve to dedicate any available time toward better health and fitness. Mere moments can make a huge difference and can be worked around even the busiest of schedules. When looking for the opportunity, dedicated windows of time, even short ones, open up to maintain and expand fitness. Nearly every call can wait 30 minutes, so you can take care of yourself. Everyone in your life will benefit from the results. I've been a competitive CrossFit athlete now for 8 years, culminating last year when I competed at the Masters CrossFit Games. So obviously fitness is important to me. But I remember clearly the difficulty I had in dedicating any time to fitness at all when I launched my DSP. I was new to New York City and COVID was lurking just around the corner. It felt like I didn't have time to breathe, let alone work out the way I preferred to. So I scaled down my workouts, focusing only on the essentials and maintaining a baseline of flexibility, strength, and stamina while I grinded through the tough times those first 8 months. Gradually, as my business improved and I clawed back more time, I returned to my normal routine. The good news is that whatever stage you're currently at, it does not take much, it really doesn't, in equipment, time, or imagination to get the blood flowing, heart pumping, and engine going so you can be at your best the rest of the day. Today, I'll share a few of my favorite exercises and suggest how we might combine some of them for a devastatingly effective workout, all with minimal time and equipment. First, stretching is super important, especially as we get older. I don't spend a ton of time stretching if I'm not weightlifting, but I have a few that are must-dos, such as the couch stretch, the pigeon pose, and the Russian baby maker, also known as the Jersey stop sign. 30 seconds on each side for the first two, and 3 sets of 10 on the last should have the necessary muscles ready for action. Cardiovascularly, priming the pump is also really helpful. Get out of breath at least once before you start your workout proper so your body knows what's coming. It doesn't take much, just 130 on the bike or rower will do the trick. Jumping rope is also excellent and is a fun skill to learn. As for movements, let's focus just on body weight first. Air squats to proper depth and full extension are excellent, especially with dedicated focus on keeping your weight in your heels and your back as straight and upright as possible. The other worth mentioning is the burpee. Classic, devastatingly effective, as it combines a jump back and push up and a jump back up. Rinse and repeat. Don't be afraid to practice movement efficiency here for use in your workout. Stepping up and or back can keep your heart rate down so you can keep moving. Jumping over an object, either from the side or facing it, is another excellent variation of the burpee I highly recommend. For equipment, let's keep it simple. A kettlebell, a dumbbell, and a box of varying weights and heights can offer endless combinations to create terrific workouts. You may already know the kettlebell swing, which has variants of the American, which goes overhead, and Russian, which stops straight out variety. Each enlists different muscle groups, so it's worth working with both of them. There's also a movement called the snatch, which, performed with just one hand, moves the kettlebell or dumbbell from the hang position, which is between the legs, or the ground, all the way overhead, initiating the pull with a straight arm, snapping the hip, and dropping underneath. You can do multiple reps with the same arm before switching, or alternate every rep. The box is indispensable to train your largest muscle groups, those in your legs. Stepping or jumping up and down, both without weight and crucially with it, are excellent elements to include in your workout. Once you have these movements down with good form, it's time to program a workout for yourself. Ideally, you can combine 2 or more movements using the same equipment. For instance, stepping up with a kettlebell, then squatting with that same weight. A good workout might involve 10 reps of each for 5 rounds. As it happens, my workout today involved 2 movements we covered here: the burpee over the dumbbell and the dumbbell snatch. The repetitions here were 42, 30, 18, a doubling of the traditional 21, 15, 9 CrossFit rep scheme. So I would do 42 burpees, then 42 snatches, then 30 burpees, followed by 30 snatches, and finally 18 burpees and 18 snatches. Simple in its structure, devastating in its results. I upload a lot of my workouts and included a link to this one below for those who want to see the entire thing. As business owners, we wear many hats and are responsible to many people: our employees, our customers, our families. Staying in shape keeps us of sound body and mind, so we can pull those long days and still have the energy to solve a thorny problem late that night, ensuring the next day is just a little bit better than today was. That's it for us. Thanks for watching.